Hello everyone and welcome back to Scrolls, where today I am doing something slightly different. Instead of just playing a normal ranked game with a standard tested deck showing off its brilliance, I thought I would just create a new deck and try that out. I have done a few videos of me building decks in the past, showing my thought process and things, so I thought I'd just do something like that again. A little bit different in that it's not a hugely innovative deck, but it's still something I haven't really tried before, so we're going to give it a go today, and I'm going to work on it in ranked for the next few days and see how it goes, see what I can change. But anyway, we need to get a deck going first, and the deck we're going to be looking to try and build is Mono Decay Poison. Now, Decay is my thing, if anything is. It's the deck I feel most comfortable playing, or rather it's the faction that I feel most comfortable playing. And I think it's the faction I know the best, maybe better than most people in the game, or in fact all. I think I might be able to get away with saying that. I've just played it so often, I know so much about it, but for one thing I don't know a lot, which is holding me back, is the poison side of things. So that's what we're going to try and improve, hence me doing this video. So yeah, Poison Decay. Usually, we want poison in this deck, which kind of would make sense. So first of all, we've got the theme, which is poison, so we're going to look to add some poison cards. So we're going to do description poison. I think it gets rid of all of them. Yeah, it does. And we've got a set of cards here that involve poison. Now, how many are there? 8, 9, 10? 3, 10. Okay. We know the standard good cards are Brain Lice, Infectious Blight. Things like Mangy Rat, Bitterroot, Infected Gravelock, Festering Freak and Pester Simulator. We're just going to rule out straight away. Bitterroot is 2 weak, 2 health for 1 cost wall, which does poison an attacker, but whatever, 2 health just dies to removal too easily, and it's not targeted damage, so we can't. Our opponent decides what gets poisoned, so we don't want that. Mangy Rat, although it's okay, 1 health kind of puts me off. If it had 2 health, then sure, I'll probably put it in, but 1 health is just too small for this deck. And I think we don't want to go too overboard with poison damage. We want it to be our main form of removal and control, but we still want decent solid creatures in the deck so we can win. So we don't want that. Neither do we want Affected Gravelock because it can't move. Festering Freak, it's a 1/2/2 for 3, so the stats are rubbish. And its effect is okay, but again, our opponent controls it. And Pesty Simulator is weak. It does have poison damage, but it's not guaranteed to hit a big cluster of units because our opponent can play around it. So we don't want that. We want stuff we can control. Things we can control are Brain Lice. Brain Lice is amazing. When Brain Lice comes into play, enchanted creature becomes poisoned for 3 rounds, and when enchanted creature is destroyed, draw 1 scroll. Matches 109, wins 90. It does a lot. So Brain Lice is definitely in. Now, I've seen some people go down the Bloodline Taint, Baleful Witch sort of combos, buffing poison damage in their poison decks. I don't really like that. I think that's just too slow, doesn't do enough, and I just don't like it. I think a better way is Miasma Well, especially in this meta where there's not too much, well, I say not too much removal. There's not a lot of Quakes going around, and energy's kind of taken a bit of a step back, so I think we can get away with Miasma Wells. Even if it's just a 1-turn Miasma Well, say Maya Curse, that's a lot of damage, so I'll have Maya Curse again, just in now. Miasma Well Maya Curse is a lot of damage, 2 damage to all surrounding units. Our opponent will be clumping their units to start off with, so we can get away with this. If we build up Miasma Wells, especially against Decay, they just can't stop it. Decay decks will be running poison in Brain Lice and Blightbearer, or maybe Infectious Blight. They won't be running as much as we are. So that's good. Infectious Blight's also in, obviously. It's the main poison card. It costs 4, enchanted creature is dealt 1 poison damage at the beginning of each round. If enchanted unit is killed by poison damage, a random creature on the same side gets Infectious Blight. So that's going to stick on the board. Our opponents are going to want to remove it. If they can't, they're going to have to let their creatures die before placing anything else. So that's groovy. So we've got our main source of removal here. I'm just going to save this deck now. Poison. Decay. Okay, so we've got 12 cards. All of it removal. I just want to go back to my main Decay deck here just to get an idea of what we've got. Get rid of all that. I like to try and copy curves from successful decks and just try and incorporate a new theme into them. So here we've got a nice, basically an incredibly solid deck, tested and proven. So we're going to be trying to adapt this for poison. So things like Soul Steel we're not going to need anymore, because we have just more removal replacing it. Mire Curse and Infectious Blight. We don't need all this removal. So Watcher will probably be going Animover Scavenger Construct. We've got a new 4-drop in Infectious Blight, so Hunter will probably be going. Just things like that. I like to try and keep things quite similar, but just replace things one for one if I can. So back to poison. Where was it? Did it not save? Oh, it's down here. Okay, so we've got our poison thing stuff. Now we're just going to add the solid creatures. I think stuff is definitely going to be added. So the big daddy of any Decay deck is Witch Doctor. So that's definitely in. Then we're going to want a 5-drop in Oblivion Seeker. Could go Lifestealer, but Oblivion Seeker is definitely a better choice, I think. When you play Poison Decay, you are very control-y, so you're going to have a lot of cards in hand, but I think still you want Oblivion Seeker over Lifestealer. 4-drop Hunter is good, but we're only probably going to have space for one, and I prefer Cursemonger over it. Cursemonger is definitely a must in Poison Decay. The ability to curse our opponent's unit amplifies for damage, and also it doesn't just stop doing stuff thanks to Languid. Hunter is much better against Order and Growth, for 5 health and just guaranteed killing stuff is what that's mainly for. So I'm mainly targeting Order here. Temple Order is quite a popular deck. Donkey and Anti-Rad play it, so this deck will be kind of the anti-Rad deck. That sort of thing. So yeah, we've got our curve there. Now we want some 3-drops. The standard 3-drops are Harvester, Rot Eater and Blightbearer. I think we're just going to add 2 3-drops to start off with, and that's definitely going to be Blightbearer and Harvester. Blightbearer is great in this deck. You can kind of just control it so your opponents just get wiped out. Masmawell amplifies the damage it takes, so it can kill itself, which isn't a bad thing. Your opponent will just say line up stuff on a row, you play Blightbearer, Nepigeddon, and things just blow up that way. Rot Eater's okay. I was being put off it more recently. That's why I've only got 2 in my main deck. I bet you saw previously. It just doesn't seem to be quite as good in this meta. There's not enough mono growth going around. That's what mainly Rot Eater's good against. Not too many Quakes, so whatever. Baleful Witch and Bloodline Taint I've already explained. I just don't really like it. You can see our match is 6, wins 3. How's my Bloodline Taint stats going on? There's Bloodline Taint, there we go. 18-9, so it's a bit half and half. How's Masmawell doing? 1 and 1, 100%! Get in there. Blightbearer, what's Blightbearer stats? Holy moly. Okay, so we've got our top end curve. Now we're going to want some 2-drops. Standard 2-drops, Lord Darkling and Tribesman. I think we're going to want the same 2-drops. Bulkhound I'm tempted by because I might want some extra damage. It'll offer me some extra control and burst when I need it. Because I'm not going to be as playing the same sort of way as the main Decay deck. But I still think we're going to want Lord Darkling and Tribesman. He thinks human based as much as possible for Witch Doctor. If Bulkhound was a human, I'll probably run it over Tribesman. But it's not, so I'm not going to. And Lord Darkling, we are going to be struggling to deal damage with this deck compared to the other one. There'll be so much burst potential, so Darkling will help us finish off where we need to. Now 1-drops I don't think we necessarily need. I do like getting a 1-drop out, but as this is a control deck and not as tempo orientated as main normal Decay decks, I don't think we're needing a 1-drop as much. For Dream is just to go Masmawell turn 2, Brainlice turn 3 or something like that, and our opponent's in trouble. So yeah, Damning Curse, that's what we need in Languid. Rare staple removal. So add those in. Damning Curse obviously just gets rid of stuff. Done a lot of damage. So damage is just what it's done to me. So 82 times... What's happening here? Averaging about hitting 3 creatures per play? No, here you go, play 33. 8. Oh heck. Ish. It does a lot of damage. But it's destroyed quite a few things, I guess. Units killed 54. That's including mine and my opponents, I guess. Whatever, damning curse is in. And what was it, Langard? Obvious reason, draws a scroll. There's our opponent's creatures. Now, what else do we need? We've got 21 creatures, which isn't too bad. I'd like to get that count up a bit higher if I can. First of all, we're going to add Necrogeddon, because we're still going to need that burst damage at the end, just in case. It's not going to be our main win con. We're going to hope to do it with just solid creatures controlling the board that way. But if the worst comes to worst, we're going to need an Necrogeddon. Why is it stats so low? Oh, there you go. Oh, that's one I just crafted the other day, wasn't it? There you go. 94 played, 75 wins. Makes more sense. So that's Necrogeddon in. I think we can get away with 2. Might go with 3 as the deck evolves, but I think we can get away with 2. Now the question is, do we want stuff like Nuru and Reaping Mask? Reaping Mask I'm tempted by. The new one definitely might stand a chance of getting in, the one that's on the test server. But this one's still a bit dodgy. We're not going to be having more creatures on our opponent most of the time. It will allow us to draw stuff though, but I think I'm not going to be tempted by that. Nuru is what I'm tempted by because we are going to be ramping up. Nuru and Blightseed might be an option. Do I really want to go that way? Because we are going to be playing slowly. Don't know about that one. What other standard decay scores? Let's just list them. Stuff in the other deck. Ripper's pretty standard. I'll just lift them down. Actually, I don't want all 3. Ripper, Beast of Stones might go with. Return to Nature sometimes. People are going off that now, I already have. Watcher, Witch and Taint. Could go for that, I guess. If I really am desperate, but I don't want to. Pillar of Fatigue, if I want extra control. Soul Steel. And Void Gate's something I might want to try. Blightseed, Bloodline Taint, Hunter, and Lifestealer. That's pretty much content of every Decay deck. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it? Must be more than that, surely. What's going on here? Maths isn't making sense. Is it? No. What am I over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 10. Duh. Makes more sense. So we want 3. One of these each. So Void Gate's going to be great against Decay. They're just not going to be able to remove it, which is fair, but we're going to take damage. But it will slow our opponent down, so I'm tempted by that. Baleful Witch and Bloodline Taint I don't like at all. No, so we're going to get rid of that idea. How's our curve? We're going to want more creatures or structures, I think. We're going to try Void Gate. It's not going to be great against aggro decks, but I think with Poison we're going to be controlling them okay anyway, and Void Gate in front of a Masma well against Decay, we just can't stop it, can we? So that's good. Now creature-wise, I said I think we can get away with Ripper, not having Ripper. Watcher, I don't think this is a Watcher-Geddon deck, and Blightseed I don't like. Soul Steel, no. It's basically a question between these creatures here. Hunter, Lifestealer, and Rot-Eater. Hunter, Lifestealer, Rot-Eater, and Ripper. Ripper is great because you can go Witch Doctor followed by a few Rippers. It's not as needed, it seems, though we're not playing Watcher-Geddon because you can just drop lots of cheap creatures with Necrogeddon. Things Rot-Eater might need. Brainlice is basically a new 3-drop in this deck. My curse is in there. Hunter is good. We are dead against energy structures, that's the problem. So do we try and improve that matchup with Lifestealers? Watchers are the best way of dealing with energy. Searing Shackles, do I need Searing Shackles in this deck? Is that how we're going to beat Structure Energy? Is Searing Shackles the answer? How's that looking? It's looking light on creatures, isn't it? We've got 6 structures, so 27 units. Searing Shackles can act as texture removal. If running Searing Shackles, I don't really like running Void Gate too much. I think it's just like one unit, one card too many that isn't attacking. Because we're not doing much damage here to our opponent's units through stuff. Well, I think we'll try it. We'll go with this deck. As I say, I don't care too much about ranks, it's just how the deck performs, and as long as it's okay, we can always adapt it. It's a way of testing. Could always try on an alt, but I don't care about that. We're just going to mess around here and see how it goes. So we're going to save the deck, and wish me good luck. Okay, so well done to me, that was only 47 scrolls. So maybe we can add another creature. In which case we're quite heavy on 4 drops, in a way, like Infectious Blight taking over Hunter. So I'm tempted by a couple of Lifestealers, and I think because we are... Okay, we're going to take out 1 Searing Shackles, we're going to add in a couple of Lifestealers, just to help us get some more damage on the board, because our creatures are a bit tiny. And then 2 more spots I think can go to either Watcher or... No, we'll add in a couple more Ross Eaters. I think that's looking a bit more solid now, definitely, since I've now got 50 scores in the deck. Yeah, so we're kind of covering more bases here, and hopefully it should perform. So, we'll try that again, shall we? Okay, so I was in the queue for a very long time there, so I don't know what sort of quality of opponent we're going to get, or what he's playing. So this is going to be entirely random, with no idea what we're facing. So, good luck to him. This hand is pretty bad, isn't it? So we're going to mulligan it, see what we get. Still pretty bad. If we can draw turn 2 Miasma Wall, that'd be nice. Solemn Giant, his name is. Probably means he's playing energy, which is bad. Oh dear. Oh well, come on. Stay positive. Let's try not to make a mistake. Void Gate's going to be... Oh, he's playing Decay. And Scavenger Construct. Ooh. Okay, so that means Void Gate is going to be incredible. In a way. But I think we only need 1, so... Now, turn 2 Scavenger Construct is kind of worrying. No, turn 1 just a Scavenger Construct is worrying. Can Searing Shackles it, I guess. So that's decent enough. Anyway, but this is kind of a good start for us in a way. His is so slow. If we had a quicker hand, it'd be amazing, but we don't, so that's annoying. Brain Lice is good in conjunction with Cursemonger, but I think I just want to start playing stuff, so we're going to get a Void Gate down. Now I could play it in the middle. Or I could play it to the side. I kind of want to start engaging Scavenger Construct, I guess, if I want. Void Gate's definitely going to be in the front. So we're just going to go Void Gate in the middle here. That looks interesting. Yeah, okay. I wonder who came up with that. It's either was going to take a lot of damage, that's a problem with Void Gate, but it's just not going to die. Black Bear in front, makes sense. Seem to be drawing scrolls off this, so we're going to want to try and curse it as fast as possible. So Cursemonger being behind there will ensure that it doesn't only dies to removal. So yeah. If we curse this, then it's going to take 1 damage instead of increasing by 1 each time. So he's only going to draw 3 scrolls off it. Hopefully. I know from first-hand experience how powerful this is. It can be in Decay versus Decay. I don't care. As long as you make no mistakes and play well, it doesn't matter what the result is. It's lacking for scrolls, so that's good-ish. Rot Eater being there, okay. We've got a Harvester here. We're going to keep ramping up to Witch Doctor if we can. Now if we have the option of cursing this or killing this or this, it's going to be a tough choice. He doesn't put anything in front of it, that would be funny. Surely he is, probably going to go Hunter. Harvester in front, okay. I'll do a damage for Harvester. Surely he's going to move his Rot Eater out of the way. No, he's not moving the Rot Eater, he's going to take the draw. Do I just want to kill this? I think I can wait a few turns. Can I? Yeah, we do need to control the board still. He doesn't know we're poisoned yet. We're definitely not going to Maya Curse this if we can avoid it, because he's going to draw too many cards. So the plan is probably kill this and let Witch Doctor destroy the Scavenger Construct in a few turns. Well, hopefully something like that will happen. Okay, Lifestealer. This deck is looking familiar. Lord Darkling, that's not too much use right now. Blightbearer, Lord Darkling. So yeah, we're going to want to try and slow him down a bit. He can't Necrogeddon yet, so that's good. So we're going to want to go Blightbearer here. This protect this idol, and he can't destroy this, and we're going to get some poison damage going through somewhere. I'm going to protect Cursemonger as well. Do want to damage a Harvester. We're not going to be able to kill the Lifestealer too easily, although I can kill it with a Cursemonger, I guess. Tough choice, actually. I want Cursemonger on the middle idol just so I can get options. So I think we're going to put damage on the Harvester here. Putting it on 2 health means it will die to poison, something like a Brain Lice. That way we can move that there. Now it's a question where I want to put Lord Darkling. I can protect the Lifestealer, the Oblivion Seeker, but we kind of want the draw, so that's good. So we're going to go there. There we go. So hand's empty, which is annoying. Kind of hoping he doesn't have Damning Curse, that's pretty much it. That's another advantage of cursing this. It'll take 3 damage if he Damning Curses. We've currently got his Lifestealer pinned, so if he doesn't have a Damning Curse or a few Languids, that Lifestealer is going to die. And he doesn't, so we can just kill that Lifestealer. And he does kill Oblivion Seeker, so we get to draw cards, which is good. We get a Miasma Well, which is pretty groovy. Tribesman, I think we're going to get rid of here. We get a Maya Curse, so I can... Wow, okay. Could wipe his board. Almost, could I? Probably. We're going to want Harvester down, that's for sure, and we're going to want to kill his Harvester. So we're going to curse this just to get things going, I think. Harvester... That being on 2 is too much for me, I think. So we're going to go Miasma Well. Maya Curse, it's a question of where you want to place it. It's definitely not going to be on here, so I think placing it on here is definitely the best choice. That way we can kill this, and yeah, we'll go with it. Now he draws 2 scrolls, but that is down to 2 health now. And we have complete board control. Well, ish. That's going to die next turn, which is going to set poison off, so that's annoying. So if we can draw some way of removing that, that would be good. He's going to go Witch Doctor, is he? Don't know if I'll be happy with that. Damning Curse, one turn too late. Good, so we've killed the Scavenger Construct now, which is good. We've got 6 people watching. Hello, 6 people. You've caught me at a good time, because for some reason I am explaining what I'm doing, instead of saying, we'll do this, we'll do that. That'll do. Okay, so he moves there. This means we can actually run away quite well. Damning Curse, we're going to keep hold of, definitely. Black Bear we'll get rid of, because we want Harvester. Right, so I am very scared of this poison coming through, so Damning Cursing this is definitely a possibility. It just doesn't sound good though, does it? He would kill Cursemonger, but we can reply with a Harvester, which is quite good. Okay, so we're just going to run away a bit here. If he kills... I think we can afford to leave this on this lane, because if he kills this, then we don't want this to get poisoned also if we moved it up. No, let's be a bad job, at least. Oh, I don't know, I've recorded it all, but I just haven't got around to doing it, so I'll do that soon. Soon-ish. Always the best reply. So we're going to keep that there. This can move down here to protect that. Harvester we're going to want, as well as Black Bearer. Black Bearer can... Harvester can go there. And Black Bearer can go down here, I think. If he wants to damage us this to kill Lord Darkling, then so be it. Okay, so just going Witch Doctor. So we've got the damage curse for that. And by cursing the Witch Doctor with the Cursemonger here, we're going to be able to cause a lot of damage to it through poison. And Idol takes 2 damage. Okay. So I could do something groovy by destroying this with a damage curse and cursing that just to wipe his lane. Cursemonger I'm going to rate above Oblivion Seeker. Makes sense. Now this has got Maya Curse on it, so if we curse here, that's going to take damage. Which means I can get it with a Maya Curse later. So that's good. Or I could Maya Curse this now. Just to guarantee kill that. Getting 2 Maya Curses on the board isn't too bad. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Now we're scared of a Necrogeddon, so we're just going to keep things like this. Cursemonger is going to die anyway, so we'll move that out of the way. Just to protect the idols. And Necrogeddon will wipe out this lane here if I move this up, so we'll keep that there. That can move forwards a bit. There you go, that'll do. Do some damage to the idol. Boom. Okay, so there's not been much poison action apart from my curses again. I haven't drawn any infectious blights yet, or brain lyses. So they're still in the deck. So yeah, there's still a lot of poison to come, so he's not out of it. Killing that Scavenger Construct was definitely a good thing. Now he's got to find some way of dealing with the 2 Harvesters. He's going up to 7, so he's probably going to neck again. To move that'll make most sense, because draw scrolls and get rid of my curses. And the question is, what does he kill? He probably can put damage on a Blight Bearer. And then what? You kill a Cursemonger? He probably should have moved this first, so we can kill the Husk. Yeah, he could kill Cursemonger, which is already dead. Okay, so I can make both Harvesters attack by setting this off. Damning Curse. Must prioritize it. If I had a Cursemonger out, I'll probably keep Infectious Blight over Damning Curse because we can curse it and it'll do damage. Or enough damage, rather. Now, Harvester we're going to make attack just purely because if he has a Damning Curse to remove it, I'm going to be upset. So, Lord Darkling going off here is good. Boom. That way harvesting can kill this husk. That will kill that. Then we want damage on an idol here. We're going to want to move closer to the middll. That's for sure, so we can stick a harvester behind Void Gate. That's going to die. And we've got Cursemonger ready. And we can't do anything else, so that'll do for turn. Left Miasma well unprotected, which is a bit annoying, but he's not going to kill it. If he waits his turn as playing Rip and Necrogeddon to kill Miasma well, then all the better for us. Can we run with a Necrogeddon next turn? We can. Watcher down there. Oblivion Seeker in front. Okay. So that's GG, isn't it? If he stays like that, which he has no choice to. Resources, Ripper up there. Or Ripper here. Nope, he doesn't. Okay, so that's game. I think I remember Solemn Giant. He does play energy, but for some reason he's playing Decay. Which is a welcome change for me in this game. Well, it wasn't actually, was it? I don't know. Void Gate did work-ish. No, it didn't take any damage in protected stuff. So there you go. That's for Poison Deck. Deck. Did well. From that game, we can't really change anything. That was game 7. So yeah, things performed well. We didn't get much poison going off, so that's a sad thing. But overall, I'm quite happy with how it performed. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions for the deck, you want to try it out for yourself, then please do so. And yeah, I shall see you next time. Goodbye.